Hey everyone, welcome back to Zen Zone Health. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're diving into the often misunderstood world of mental health. We're talking about 7 types of mood disorders that you should know about. Understanding these disorders can help you or someone you know seek the right help and support. We often hear terms like depression and bipolar disorder thrown around, but what do they actually mean? In this video, we're breaking down each disorder, exploring their symptoms, and talking about how they're diagnosed. If you have any concerns about your mental health, please reach out to a healthcare professional. So let's start with Major Depressive Disorder, or MDD. This is what most people think of when they hear the word depression. It's more than just feeling sad or down. We're talking about persistent sadness that lasts for most of the day, almost every day, for at least 2 weeks. And it's not just sadness. Imagine feeling empty, hopeless, and losing interest in things you used to enjoy. Even simple things like getting out of bed or taking a shower can feel impossible.
People with MDD might experience changes in their appetite, sleep patterns, energy levels, and even have thoughts of death or suicide. It's crucial to remember that MDD is a serious medical condition and not a sign of weakness. Now, to be diagnosed with MDD, you need to have at least 5 of these symptoms present for at least 2 weeks. These symptoms can significantly impair your ability to function at work, school, or in your personal life.
It's important to remember that everyone experiences depression differently. Some people might be able to function relatively well, while others might struggle to get out of bed. The key takeaway here is that if you're experiencing these symptoms, please don't ignore them. Talk to someone you trust, reach out to a healthcare professional, and know that you're not alone.
Next up, we have Bipolar I Disorder, which used to be called Manic Depressive Illness. Bipolar I Disorder is characterized by extreme shifts in mood, energy, and activity levels. These shifts can range from periods of intense highs, known as manic episodes, to periods of deep lows, which are the major depressive episodes we talked about earlier.
During a manic episode, someone might feel euphoric, have racing thoughts, talk excessively, have a decreased need for sleep, and engage in risky behaviors. It's like their energy is on overdrive, and they might feel invincible. But it's crucial to understand that these manic episodes are not caused by alcohol or drugs, even though the symptoms might seem similar. In some cases, manic episodes can be so severe that they require hospitalization.
Now, here's the thing about bipolar I disorder. It's not just about the highs. The depressive episodes can be just as debilitating as in major depressive disorder. So we're talking about a roller coaster of emotions from extreme highs to extreme lows. And these shifts can be unpredictable and disruptive to everyday life.
Not everyone with bipolar I disorder experiences manic and depressive episodes in the same way. The key takeaway here is that bipolar I disorder is a serious mental health condition that requires professional help. If you or someone you know is experiencing these symptoms, please seek medical attention. Now let's talk about Bipolar II Disorder, which is often confused with Bipolar I Disorder. While they share some similarities, there are some key differences. Just like Bipolar I, Bipolar II Disorder involves periods of depression and periods of elevated mood. However, the elevated moods in Bipolar II are less intense and are called hypomanic episodes.
These hypomanic episodes might involve increased energy, racing thoughts, and a decreased need for sleep. But they're not as extreme as the manic episodes seen in Bipolar I. They might even be mistaken for periods of high productivity or creativity. However, the depressive episodes in Bipolar II are just as severe and long-lasting as those in Bipolar I, and they often last for at least 2 weeks.
It's important to remember that even though hypomanic episodes might not seem as intense, Bipolar II disorder is a serious condition that can significantly impact someone's life. The constant shifting between depressive and hypomanic states can be incredibly disruptive and make it challenging to maintain relationships, jobs, or even daily routines. If you suspect that you or someone you know might have Bipolar II disorder, it's essential to seek professional help. Early diagnosis and treatment can make a significant difference in managing the condition and improving quality of life. Moving on to cyclothymic disorder, this mood disorder is characterized by chronic fluctuating mood swings. These mood swings aren't as extreme as those in bipolar disorder, but they're more persistent and long-lasting.
Imagine experiencing periods of mild depression where you feel down, lose interest in things you enjoy, and have low energy. Then, these periods are followed by periods of hypomania, where you feel more upbeat, energetic, and productive. Dr. Maria. These mood swings can be unpredictable and make it difficult to feel stable. It's like riding a constant emotional roller coaster, never quite reaching the highest highs or the lowest lows, but always feeling the ups and downs. Cyclothymic disorder typically starts during adolescence or early adulthood, and the mood swings can last for years. It's not uncommon for people with this disorder to go undiagnosed or misdiagnosed for years, because the symptoms might be mistaken for personality traits or simply attributed to stress. Dr. Maria. However, it's important to remember that cyclothymic disorder is a real medical condition that can significantly impact someone's life. The constant mood swings can make it challenging to maintain relationships, perform well at work or school, and even enjoy everyday activities.
If you or someone you know experiences chronic mood swings that interfere with daily life, it's crucial to seek professional help. Early diagnosis and treatment can help manage the symptoms and improve overall well-being. Now let's talk about disruptive mood dysregulation disorder, or DMDD. This is a relatively new diagnosis in the world of mental health and is often seen in children.
DMDD is characterized by severe and recurrent temper outbursts that are out of proportion to the situation. Imagine a child having extreme tantrums, screaming, yelling, or becoming physically aggressive over seemingly minor things. These outbursts are not just typical childhood tantrums. They're much more intense, frequent, and disruptive to the child's life.
Children with DMDD might have difficulty controlling their emotions, and their outbursts can occur 3 or more times a week.
These outbursts are often accompanied by persistent irritability or anger, making it challenging for these children to function at home, school, or in social situations. They might have difficulty making and keeping friends, struggle to focus in school, and constantly feel on edge.
To be diagnosed with DMDD, these symptoms must be present for at least 12 months and typically emerge before the age of 10.
It's essential to differentiate DMDD from other disorders like oppositional defiant disorder or bipolar disorder, as the treatment approaches can differ. If you're concerned that your child might have DMDD, it's crucial to seek professional help. Early intervention is key to helping these children learn healthy coping mechanisms, manage their emotions, and improve their quality of life.
Let's move on to persistent depressive disorder, also known as dysthymia. This is a type of chronic depression that lasts for at least 2 years, although the symptoms might not be as severe as major depressive disorder.
Imagine feeling a constant low-grade depression, a persistent sadness that lingers in the background of your life. People with PDD might experience feelings of hopelessness, low self-esteem, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating.
Even though the symptoms might not be as intense as major depressive disorder, PDD can be just as debilitating. The constant presence of depressive symptoms can significantly impact someone's quality of life.
Imagine carrying a heavy weight on your shoulders every single day. That's what living with PDD can feel like. Many people with PDD might not even realize they have a treatable condition.
However, it's crucial to remember that PDD is a real medical condition that requires professional help.
With proper treatment, individuals with PDD can experience significant improvements in their mood and overall quality of life. Don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional if you or someone you know is struggling with persistent depressive symptoms.
Let's talk about premenstrual dysphoric disorder, or PMDD. This is a severe form of premenstrual syndrome, PMS, affecting women in their reproductive years.
We all know about PMS, bloating, mood swings, and fatigue before periods. But PMDD takes these symptoms to a whole new level. Imagine extreme mood swings, irritability, anxiety, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. These symptoms can significantly interfere with daily life, relationships, and work.
It's not just feeling a little more emotional. PMDD can make you feel like you're losing control of your emotions and life.
PMDD is a real medical condition, not just bad PMS. It's thought to be caused by the brain's sensitivity to hormonal changes during the menstrual cycle.
If severe PMS symptoms disrupt your life, don't suffer in silence.
Talk to your doctor about PMDD. Effective treatments like lifestyle changes, therapy, and medication can help manage symptoms.
That was a lot of information, but I hope you found it helpful. remember, mental health is just as important as physical health. Understanding these mood disorders is the first step towards seeking help and support. If you or someone you know is struggling with a mood disorder, please know that you're not alone. There is hope and there is help available. By understanding these mood disorders and their symptoms, you can seek appropriate help and support to manage your mental health effectively. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health insights.